My most popular JelloApocalypse parody is on Season 1 of DuckTales 2017 with over 500 views, so I'm sure you knew I'd discuss Season 2 of the series the same way I did before with Season 1. This time, there are 24 episodes I have to review, but I am still using no more than 10 words to review them. My thoughts on these episodes are mostly positive, just like most of my other videos. And anyone can like any episode, even if I dislike an episode other people like. It's one small step for a duck, one giant leap for a reviewer, and I am making my leap at this time. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here's every episode in Season 2 of the DuckTales reboot reviewed in 10 words or less. Dang it, I wanted to see Duckmanji. You better pay my debt, pal. Better than a ballad that is baloney. Be a part of the Caballeros, but not the plant. Will Hercules come to New York City? This year, I'll watch it with someone special. Ah, now that is something I wanted to know. It wasn't just a literal treasure that'd be gone forever. The outlaw came in. Think you're the craziest about losing money? Think again. Della, side adventures, and betrayal. Family reunion time. What happened to money don't grow on trees? It's a supernatural tale. Please bite me the next time I see beaks. Looks like the superhero has turned to the duck side. Donald is an official anger bomb. Goldie is almost as hard as actual gold. Facing fear, facing family, featuring friends. If you crack a mystery, then you pop the corn. Traveling to desperate times lead to desperate weathers. What's next, Louie Tales? That has yet to be determined. Why being rich isn't so great. Gosh. Okie dokie, just cleared that segment of the video. We are now approaching the part where I talk about my top 3 best and worst episodes in the second season of DuckTales 2017. It was pretty hard for me to choose which episodes to put on my best list, and there were only a few episodes that didn't fly. So please be moderate about my opinions, as I'll be moderate about yours if you wouldn't mind. Hands down, and let's launch into it. Number 3 worst. The Duck Knight returns. To start off, I just want to say that if you like this episode, please politely share your thoughts on it because I'd like to hear what you think of the episode. Now, my thoughts. Scrooge surprisingly has his own movie studio and wants to make a new Darkwing Duck movie. Jim Sterling, the original Duck that played Darkwing, learned that he won't reprise his role and wants the new Darkwing, Drake Mallard, out of his spotlight. Launchpad should have realized that the hero was basically acting like a villain, and the big fight between the Darkwing actors filled me with lots of confusion. Couldn't tell who I should root for. Here's hope that the episode taking place after the twist ending will be better. Number 3 best. Friendship Hates Magic and a Nightmare on Kill Motor Hill. I don't think I said enough about Lena in my Season 1 video, and frankly, I couldn't pick one of these Lena episodes over the other, so I called it a tie. Webby befriends a new girl named Violet and wants to have a normal sleepover. At first, Lena thought she was bad news, but was actually not bad when the two girls saved Webby from Lena's jealousy. After which, a big slumber party celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Lena and Webby's friendship turns into a daydream nightmare world trip. As most characters are enjoying their dreams, Lena keeps seeing Magica everywhere and worries she'll be like her Aunt Magica. Lena learns that she isn't like her aunt, and I'm glad Lena is no longer a shadow or in someone else's shadow. Number 2 worst. The most dangerous game night. Now this is an episode that should have, yet didn't, live up to its name. Louie feels like the least skillful duck in the family, so he wants a break from adventures and Scrooge declares a game night. The bad news for the gang is that when Scrooge isn't facing evil, his family members are his enemies. There were some mishaps going on because of Huey and Louie, and the rest of the family gets affected by the mishaps. Throughout the episode, I'm wondering if Disney even watched any of the Jumanji movies to know what a dangerous time playing a game is. This premiere was bland for a series like this, and if you want to see dangerous games, watch the Amazing World of Gumball episode called The Game. Number 2 best. Whatever happened to Della Duck? Somewhere between 2 hiatuses for season 2 of the series, we got an episode all about Della Duck, the mother of the triplets, and a 2017 series exclusive character. Life was pretty difficult for Della as she was stuck on the moon and wouldn't be able to do a lot on the moon until she thought of fixing the Spear of Selene herself. She has to face moonbugs and even sang a lullaby to make us feel like she's the mother she's eager to be. I gotta say that with or without the other protagonists or the aliens she met on the moon, Della Duck is the cartoon mother I needed to see, and the rest of the series has successfully convinced me that the character has truly developed. Number 1 worst. The depths of Cousin Feathery. The other episodes that ended up on the worst portion of the list somewhat had a thing or two to make things exciting. Looking at the events of the Deep Sea Adventure, it felt so wishy-washy weak. Scrooge and Donald told Huey and Dewey to ignore the call for the sake of Cousin Feathery, falsely advertising adventures just to look at exotic findings, and the 2 boys didn't listen because of a nutty amount of curiosity. It felt like the story was moving at a slow pace, seeing that there's not much fun to have. It wasn't much of a surprise that Scrooge and Donald were right, and the most dramatic thing to happen doesn't occur until closer to the end of the story. Sure, the boys accept that Feathery is weird, except there are other cartoons that had episodes more thrilling than what I got from this damp encounter. Number 1 best. Moonvasion. Yep, you're hearing things correctly. The Season 2 premiere was disappointing, while the Season 2 finale was worth waiting for. The moon aliens have invaded Earth, and the main characters have to get as much help as possible from the various allies they have met in previous adventures. Lunaris, the leader of the army, is always ahead of Scrooge, and Della is so afraid of being separated from her family that she wants to flee from her fears instead of facing them. After reuniting with Donald, who has a melon that looks and sounds like Mickey, the family is whole and Louie raises Della's spirits. The battle continues with assistance from friends and Glomgold, and the good guys got their victory. The battles were really clever and grand, and if Melon is the closest thing we'll get to Mickey and DuckTales, I'll take it. Now there'll be a new evil organization Scrooge will have to deal with, and he may not even know who will be hitting him. Want more fiction? Then please do what my friends say, comment below, and follow me on Instagram for thumbnail previews and teasers for upcoming YouTube videos. Fiction Fanboy has finished this video. Everyone keep fantasizing, and good night-o.